Hi there, welcome to a demo of the Otso tenant application experience. This is going to be a quick 2 to 3 minute process. The assumption here is that a landlord has signed up and we have generated a secure link for them to send to either a prospect or an existing tenant. And we're going to demo as if we were that prospect or existing tenant. So the first thing that happens is they're going to get this link, and let's assume that the tenant has clicked on it. They're going to come to this page. It's going to thank them quickly. Immediately, it's going to let them know, hey, this is the landlord that I was working with or talking to, and this is the building and the address. They're curious about what we're going to collect. They can click this. It's going to walk them through sort of the process and what we usually ask for, and then some of the standards. They can also find these at our website, otso.io. Again, with the DUNS number, if they have any concern with that, it's free. They can claim it right here. Easy peasy. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is find the entity. So for purposes of this demo, I'm going to use our developers. And I'm going to find our state. Basically, this is so nobody has to know the DUNS number. So we just gray that out, actually. Now we're going to hit Dun & Bradstreet in their database. This is where they are. It's going to tell them that's the address. If the company wasn't on the list, they could click this, and it's going to take them to a process to find the DUNS number. Quickly here, it's going to verify that that address looks right. Now you can see we've pre-filled that DUNS number. Now we need them to tell us how old their business is, so they can select anything from a range standpoint. Quickly, they're going to give us some information on, let's just do this, here they are, so tester. They're going to put his phone number in. Again, this is just for our record keeping purposes, but it is useful. So from there, here's what the landlord has told them to apply for. Again, we're also going to verify that this is the right building and the landlord. So maybe they're looking to do a 3-year deal, and maybe the broker told them to apply for $5,000. Again, they can apply up to $50,000. If they have questions, they can contact us or the landlord, of course. They'll go ahead and submit that. Now, this is our last step. We're going to actually connect to their bank. You can see this is in sandbox mode because in production mode, we'd obviously be logging in with real credentials. Again, we're not ever going to control their account. We're just going to pull some information out of it. And we do use Plaid for that. So the cool thing here is that they can find their bank on a list. There's about 5,000 banks in this list. If I just snag one here, I'm going to pretend these are obviously fake credentials, but it'll allow you to see the process. Pretty smooth here. And in production, we also have 2-factor authentication involved as well. They're going to see their accounts and they're going to say, okay, and obviously they'll log into their business account. But they can, use both to apply because it, speaks to cash management. It's going to tell them what we're requesting, which is we're going to verify the balances, that the account is owned by the entity, and then we're going to pull some information about their transactions. We're going to press allow. They're going to see a cool little robot who dances a little bit for them. And in about 10 seconds, our system is going to make a decision. But as notified, we are not going to share that decision with the tenant themselves. We're just going to notify the landlord. And that's it. So the credit application has been successfully submitted. Again, we're not sharing that decision, but we've generated an application ID. The landlord at this point is going to get a neat little email with their financial report and that information that we've all discussed. And if they're approved, it'll have the pricing information as well. But that is essentially our demo. That is what every tenant will experience.